Okay, so before we begin this video, a couple things I want to talk about. First of all, this video is a reaction / analysis of the hero. You guys know I had a hero analysis coming out in a bit, but then I procrastinated it and then things just went downhill and I never got it out. So for that, I want to sincerely apologize to you guys for that. So I had the first part of the video made, however, I didn't have the second part of the video, which was the Smash trailer. The first part talks about the game, second's about the Smash trailer, and I only had one out. So what I ended up doing was I edited the stuff that wasn't shown in the trailer, that wasn't in the trailer. A good majority of the Smash one was me talking about the command prompt mechanic and how I think that would work. And Sakurai explained it in this reaction. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut to the reaction, and then there's going to be a couple points throughout the reaction where I cut to the video to past me talking about what I thought the thing was going to be. Then at the very end of the video is going to be the stuff that I had, the stuff that explains the games and stuff. So this is, like I said, it's going to be kind of like a reaction and an analysis at the exact same time. So anyways, hopefully that explained everything. Since I didn't get the analysis out, this is going to be the analysis and the react. Okay, that's essentially it. You guys will see how it's structured as the video goes along. I wanted to explain this because I explained this in the first like 4 minutes and it took me so long to do it, so I'm not going to waste your time now. Hope you guys enjoy the video. Catch you guys. Peace. Alright, so this video is the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, a heroic presentation that we are doing, that we are 100% doing. And yeah, with that being said, let's get it poppin'. I would freaking, I don't know, like, I don't understand what the matter with this damn thing. Oh my god, I swear if my audio just cuts off randomly when I freaking press play or something, I'm going to shank my dog. I really am. Like, it's not going to be a pretty sight for anybody. Alright, 3, 2, 1, click. So full screen that, and then ready, let's click. Do it.
Peggy 12.
Peggy 12. Dog. Who is this guy? Why does he say Peggy 12? I'm just saying. What's up, Sakurai? I'm Master Sakurai, director of Super Sword Limited. Long time no see. The hero from Dragon Quest is joining the battle. And that means I have some new information to share with you. My boy. Alright, I'm gonna stop doing that.
いつもダイレクトとかだと真面目に台本とかを用意したりカットを作ってもらったりするんですけど、今回はどちらかというとライブ放送気味に
A live stream approach. Sakurai's gonna tell YouTube algorithm, you know what I'm saying? Make the big mugs.
一人でコントローラーも駆使して頑張っていきたいと思いますので、どうぞ。
Play with a controller as well. Hope you enjoy. Hey, before we get into it, I should mention that the Dragon Quest series began in 1986. Don't do my job for me, Sakurai!
RPG 作品です。ロールプレイングゲームを日本に流行らせたのはドラゴンクエストと言っても問題なく、また
Don't do my job for me, Sakurai!
一流のソフトです。最新作はドラゴンクエスト 11S というのがスイッチでそろそろ
September 27th. Guys, buy this game, bro. The series is fire. Development version of the ROM, so many parts of the character different from the version you have at home. Oh, no problem, dog, no problem. As part of Challenger Pack 2, Hero joins the battle. Yeetski, dog. Here's the lineup before Heroes. Do you think some of the scene alone might be... I know, right? This is dope.
これがドラクエ11の勇者です。これから販売
されるソフトのものです
ね。悪魔の子と呼ばれた16歳勇者の
16-year-old who dubbed it. Whoa.
これが3の勇者です。いわゆる勇者ロト。
This is Hero Erdrick and he's 16 years old. He equipped his Erdrick sword. Action Dragon Quest 3 is 11. Here's Shield. Oh, wow. Shooting him up a bit. It's all in the details. Damn, big ass freaking. Next here from Dragon Quest, 4 chapters of the Chosen. This 17-year-old is the ancestor of the bride. Dragon Quest 5, he's equipped with the Zeninthian sword. That's dope. Let's see the hero from Dragon Quest 8, an 18-year-old who isn't affected by the curse. Hey, Munchie! That's his name, Munchie? Dragovinian King
といって
Sword.
も勇者というキャラクター名というのは何か分かりにくいんですが、もし勇者を名前で呼びたければ公式で使われている名前というのがちょっとあ
They
りま
call
して、
him
11勇者は
the
11、
hero from Dragon
勇
Quest
者は
VII,
アルス、
11,
ソロ
Odyssey,
8
Solo.
勇者は8
8.
などという
Really?
特徴が
That's
つい
what
て
they
い
call
ま
him?
す。お好みで使ったら
You
良いん
can
じ
use
ゃな
the
いか
H
なと
reference
思い
if
ま
you
す。
like.
そしてカラーバリエーションがあります。これらはシリーズ
The
の中
coloring
の
design
誰
is
かを
based
模
on
した
characters from
デ
the
ザインや
series.
配色になっています
Dude, that was
さ
like
て、
Goku.
誰が誰です
I know that's the one from 10. Well, like,
実は勇者同士がこうやって
here's
戦う
actually
と
the
いう
first
のは
time
ドラクエの
heroes
シリー
from the
ズの
Dragon
中
Quest
初なん
series
ですね。
have been able to fight
ス
each
マブ
other.
ラのルールのために
That's actually really
初め
surprising.
て認めていただきました。感謝しております。
Oh gosh. It's gonna be kind of hard.
それぞれには声優
Keep
さん
track.
も当てはまっ
It's gonna be kind of hard keeping track of what he says, but on top of that, also freaking keeping track of what he says, and then on top of that, doing it. Oh frick! What is the thing called? Doing what, like, hearing what he says and then looking at gameplay at the same time. It won't be that difficult. I'm just, I don't know. It is what it is.
待っています。それらをご紹
He
介したい
shares a
と
different
思い
voice
ます
actor. Like,
この方
oh,
で
he's
す
actually introducing the voice actor.
11勇者は西賀美月さん。
Mitsuki Saiga.
11ニュースで喋るこ
The
と
hero
になったので
speaks
す
in
が、それと
7S,
は
but
アク
the
ション
action in the
が違う
game
の
is
で、
different.
少し気合の入
So
った
her
演技を
voice
してい
acting
ただ
needed a
き
bit
ま
more
す。
oomph. Haha, I get it. That's a name.
3勇者は檜山
Here in
秀
Dragon
樹さん。
Quest 3 is Nobuyuki
勇
Hiyama.
者王が勇者やると
You
言わ
might
れて
say
いま
the
すけれ
king
ど
of the
も、
Braves is playing the
実は
hero.
初代
But
ス
he
マブラ
voiced Link in the
および
original
スマブ
Super
ラデラッ
Smash
クス
Bros.
で
and Super Smash
リン
Bros.
クをや
Really?
っていたので、
Oh, that's so
勇者
clean.
と
So
い
you
う
can
ことで
take
す
his
ね。
already.
おお、
He
演
is.
技はプロで本当に
They only
全
point
員
out
の
all the
中で
voice
も
actors
特
recording
に
session
素
with
早
the
く
fastest.
収録をされてい
Alright,
ま
how
し
you gonna expose peeps like that, bro? What's
た。
good
こう
with
勇者
you?
は草尾武さん。
The frick?
もちろんベテラ
I'm
ンで
turning
すけれ
this
ど
down
も、
a slight
そ
bit.
の中でも
Takashi
非常
Kusaya.
に主人公のバックボーンなどを
A
詳
lot
し
of
く
detail
お
and
聞きにな
backstory of
っ
his
て、そ
character,
のキャラクター性を
and
し
this
っか
is
りと
carried
染み
over
込ま
into
せ
his
た上で演
performance.
技していただきまし
The
た。
voice actors are truly amazing.
8勇者は梶
Here
裕
from Dragon Quest is Yuki
スマブラ
Kaji.
とドラクエに出演するの
It's
が
only a
実は夢だったそう
dream
で、
to work through Smash
両
Bros.
方
in the
一気に叶
Dragon
って
Quest
しまった
series.
ことに
He
と
was
ても
happy to
喜ば
boot
れて
you.
いました。
What a legend.
3と4と8の勇者に声が入るのはシリーズでは初めてです。そ
Huh.
して魔法名を
Calling
読
out
み
the
上
spell
げ
the
る
names
シリー
is
ズ
the
では
main
初め
series
て
first.
です。
Huh. Heroes moves. Alright, we
ア
go.
クションを実践したいと思い
Let's
ま
get a look at
す。
these fighters in action.
全体的なアク
The
ションは
animations are a bit more
普通の
energetic
剣
and
持ちより
standard
もちょ
than
っと元気に
standard
鳥山明
stories
さんの
is.
デザインにしっ
Since
か
you
り
aim
と
to
合うような
match
も
the
の
style
を
of
目指して
Akira
作られてい
Toriyama.
ます。
Oh shoot. Alright,
スマ
Sakurai?
ッシュ攻撃には会心の一撃が
Sometimes
入
the
る
hero
ことがあ
smash
りま
attacks
す。
result in a
ガンダムで
critical.
す
Wait,
が、
what?
もしもこれが入るとかなり強力な打撃を与えることができます。
Oh, really? And he has 100 MP. Critical hits actually match the look of the critical hits in various installments of the series.
微妙な違いがあります。
Note the subtle nuances. Bro,
シールドを装備していて飛び道具など
hero is equipped with a shield which can block various projectiles. Yeah, like Link's.
横強攻撃は
His
シール
forward
ド
tilt
バッ
is a
シュにな
shield
って
bash
いて、
attack that must be used to block
ちょ
projectiles.
っとだけ打ち勝ちやすいかもしれないです。
Yo, this is clean, dog.
必殺技ニュートラルはネラ
His
系
usual
の
special is
で
the
す。
Frizz
まずネラ、
family's Frizz,
ネラミ、
Frizzle,
そして
and Kafriz.
ネラゾー。
Oh, Frizz
タ
type
ブシールド
spells.
ボタンで保
You
持
can
する
store
こと
your
がで
charge by
き、
shielding,
再び
and
貯め
then
る
you
こと
can
ができ
resume
ます。
charging again.
また、
Like
貯
Samus
めてる
Charge
状態をキープすることもできますので、いつでも好きな時に使えます。
Yes,
ただ
sir.
し
However,
せっかく
even
ネ
if
ラ
you
ゾーマまで
charged
貯め
up
てい
a
ても、
Frizz,
その時の MP が
nothing will happen if you don't have
出
enough
ません
MP
から
at the time, so
注意し
be
た方がい
careful.
いです。横必殺技はレイン系になります。
Side switch will use zap
まず
type
短
spells.
く押すと
Enter
レイ
the
ン、
command quickly
牽制
for a
になり
zap,
ま
which
す。
is a good way to keep opponents in
長め
check.
に押すとライデン、
Holding on a little longer
結構
for
な距離を
Zapple, which
放
has
てます。
is
そして
Zapple.
最後に最大まで貯める
Kazap!
が
Whoa, what?
それぞれ剣に雷
Use
撃
these
を
spells
貯
and
め
use
て
your
攻
sword
撃を
to
してい
lightning
ると
to
いう
pop
技
your
になりま
attacks.
す。
Huh.
次、バギ系です。
Is
これは
Whoosh family
敵
is
に役立つものです。
Whoosh!
小さく上必殺技をやるとバギちょっと貯めるとバギ最大まで貯めるとバギ
Charging up will built in Kawoosh. Damn, he
保持で
goes
きるのは
far.
メラ系だけです。
You can only store a charge with phrase type
バギは
spells.
小さい分 MP
Whoosh is fairly stunted, requiring only a little
バ
MP.
ギ
Yeah,
は
of course.
どちらか かというと
A
横に
swoosh
振りや
actually
すく
provides a little bit more lateral movement.
バギクロスはかなり
Cool does
打
you
っても
cover even if you fall pretty far.
高い
Damn!
出力で
He
戻
didn't
る
even
こと
need to
が
grab
できま
ledge
す
there.
またバギ系の技は
Blue Stripe cells can
この
blow
竜巻に
enemies
よって
into the air.
相手を
That way you can interfere with
引
opponents.
き上げることができるので
How long did the tornado stay though?
こんな感じで妨害することもできます
Yeah. Yeah. This is so dope, man.
次に下必殺
Command
技
select.
コマンド選択
Oh, that's his down special?
下必
Really?
殺技を入力す
His
る
down
と
special pulls up a
このように
random list of
ランダムで
commands.
コマンドが出てきますどれかを入力すると
Jeez, keep in mind his
その
fully
呪文
translated
などが
is
使えます
to English.
バイキ
Doing
ルトは
so allows
純
you.
粋に攻撃
Oomph allows you to raise your attack power.
最大スマッシュ攻撃で
With
もこの
fully
通り
charged smash
ダメ
attack, you can deal this much damage.
貯める次の
Now
一
for
撃をもの
Psych
す
Up,
ごく
increases the
強くし
power
ま
of
す
your next attack. Yeah, it's like in Cinero's Revenge. When I was doing my analysis, there was Psych Up and Oomph. I thought Oomph was gonna be something that powers up like a partner or something, but no. Okay, so it just like powers you up in general. I guess to not just cost more MP then. And then Psych Up, yeah, Psych Up. I think in my notes I even said it. I'll even pull up my notes. Like maybe I'll even pull it up in recording since this is going up late anyway. But I remember for my thing I had it to where like Psych Up. I compared it to Incineroar's Revenge without the counter aspect of it, where it powers up your next attack. So yeah, that's cool.
バイキルトと違うの
The
は
difference between
一
this
回
one
しか効かない
Oomph is that it can be used only
ただ
once.
し外しても
But the effect
相
lasts
手
to
に
your
当たる
attack
ま
for
で
usually
効果がありま
does.
す魔法
Oh
カード
really? Next up, Bounce. It reflects your opponent's spells and other
を跳
projectiles.
ね返す
We're gonna be here for a while. So yeah, it's like Palutena.
ここで共に
If you
魔法カー
cast
ドをか
Bounce,
ける
this
と
will happen. Yo, that's hilarious.
と
God
いうふう
dang.
にリフレクター効果が何倍にもなって跳ね返ってくるということになります
Is someone laughing in the
こういう意味は自
background?
分の体力
He
を
lets
回
you
復できます
reduce your damage percentage. Yeah,
回避
okay.
は広範囲
Flame
で
Slash can
前方に
prevent.
攻撃をしま
Damn.
す
Wide area in front of you.
マヒャド切りは
These come out really
相手を
fast.
終わせる
Could Crackle
効果が
Slash
あ
can
り
freeze
ます
opponents. That is ridiculous.
ピオリムは自身をものすごく
Accelerate increases significance in your speed. Damn. Alright, Shulk.
ヨナズンは強力な
Kaboom
爆
sets
発
off a
系
mighty
の
explosive
自分です
spell.
ラリフォーは相手を眠らせ
Snooze
るこ
puts
とができま
opponents to
す
sleep.
そこに魔人切りなどで強い
I
一撃を与えることが
previous
可能で
it's
す
on like Hatchet, man. What the hell?
ザラキ出ましたこれは恐ろしい
It's whack.
呪文で
Yo, what the hell are these
相手
names?
の攻撃を止めて
What?
しまう可能性があります相手
Whoa!
の蓄積ダメージの代償によって効果が異なります
Nigga,
ダメージが
what?
低い時にはそんなに効果がないということですねそしてルーラ
Zoom. Whoa!
ルーラは復帰するのに向いている呪文
No. You can't just speed past that. You can't just speed past that and say what you just said.
そしてルーラ
What is that?
ルーラは復帰するのに
This man literally went off the stage, bro. This man went off the stage, bro. What's up with that, bro? I don't understand, bro. Oh my gosh. This man's is broken as hell, bro. Okay. So he has an attack that potentially can KO you depending on... Oh, hell no. This character's about to be broken as dick. That better do, like, all your MP. That's wild. Okay.
向いている呪
So
文ですが
Zoom.
という
Like, what is that?
ことが可能です。ただ
May hit your head on the ceiling. My G, there is just no freaking way. Kaklang, we cast a spell become impervious to attack. And that does absolutely no damage.
メタル切りは
Metal Slice is a skill that can KO a metal opponent in one hit.
という呪文です
Interesting.
パルプンテは何が起こるかわからない
Hocus Pocus is a spell with unpredictable effects.
あ
Oh
これ
no.
は自身にスローがかかってしまったみたいですこう
Yo.
いう悪い効果ばっかりでは
When
な
all
く
those
て
effects are
良い
bad,
効
so
果があ
good
る
things
こと
can
もあり
happen.
ます
Good things can happen? Are you sure
まあ
about
だって
that? Magic Burst. As you can see, my MP is depleting rapidly.
できると思いますが全ての MP を使って
Golly.
相手に
Use all your remaining
強
MP
力
to
な
deal
打撃を
massive
与える
damage.
呪文ですこれは MP
The amount of MP you have will determine how effective it is. There are so many moves.
そしてメガンテ
Kamikaze. This is one that kills yourself.
爆発を生みますが
It's an extremely powerful explosion also that did 50%, but that did kind of nowhere.
勇者が持つ
Many of explosions. In fact, of all the fighters, Hero has the highest number of them in the games.
数になっております
Damn.
またコマンドは R ボタン
You can
が
close the command
その
menu
まんま
pressing the R
が
button.
できますので、それで抽選をやり直すという。
That way you can try again and hope for a different set of spells. So it is random. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know how I feel about that. So it's just all random, really? Okay, I guess if it's for each, I guess if it's not how I thought it worked. So I thought it was like, let's first start off of how we summon this. This is one thing that I was kind of stuck on for a bit. Then I think it's a simpler way to make this appear. Basically, what I'm trying to say is, how is the command prompt summoned? How do we get the command prompt? And I went through all different options. I went through, it could be set to a B move, which that can't be possible. I think that how this works is before you press the B move, and then I'll have a visual to explain this because I'm really bad at explaining things. So you press a B move on the controller, then the title shows up, then you go down to the move you're going to choose, then I assume you just press B again, and then it does that attack automatically. If we look in the trailer, when the hero uses snooze in the trailer, we see that he uses it immediately after he does his attack thing. So I don't know. Personally, I think that's how that works. I think that's how it makes sense. It also makes sense of how the hero can do it in the air, because we see in the trailer that the hero actually does the same gesture beforehand that he does in the air to summon his moveset. And I think you're just gonna have to be quick with memorization on how these characters will work. I think that kind of ties back into Sakura making the character as closely resembled to the fighter as possible, and making it so that the fighter is very represented of their respective series. So yeah, I think that's how it's gonna work. Personally, I think you just have to know which one you choose, which actually makes this character 10 times more complicated when you think about it. So I don't know. It is what it is. I don't know how you can charge it over time. Maybe a drawback of it is that they're able to, while Robin is able to recover his items, maybe the hero can't recover his MP, and it's stock based. So you have to formulate a strategy of what you're gonna be using at the time and kind of go through that option. I don't know. It's this weird thing. I have no idea, man. I don't know. It is what it is. That's what I thought. But apparently this is just his down special. But he has a set neutral B, side B, and up B. But his down special is just random like that. That's really weird. Okay. There's no Kazap. That's his final smash. Giga Slash. Giga Slash. Giga. Yeah. This becomes one of the past protagonists of Lend the Hero from Mighty Blow. It's lit, boo. It's lit, boo. This attack has high vertical range and is within 4 in-game meters. Bruh. Ah! Chugga! That's dope. Trying them out in Smash. The command selection move is unlike any other in the game. That is fast. Maybe it's hard to imagine how it works, so I'll fight a CPU opponent for a little while. Uh-oh, Sakura gonna beat this man's cheeks. I see you, big dog. Hey, yo, I like that the Dragon Quest 8 guys. Yujizo's altar? I'm the hero from Dragon Quest 8, and the CPU is the hero from... Wait, what? The stage over this platform which begins to rise. Oh yeah. Oh, they have different music too. Use Frizz to keep opponents in without to check without driving. Exactly. Oh my gosh. Yo, Sakura, don't get bopped on camera, bro. You'll try command selection. Snooze. Okay, so hold on. I just noticed this in editing, but this dude just used snooze in the air and it still worked. What? What? That is absolutely broken as hell. Oh my gosh, man. Alright. Just think about that. You can put someone in the air to sleep. Just continue on, bro. Oh. Good stuff. My boy. Kaboom! A little on MP, so I'm going to attack to refill it. So, you get... the CPU is filled up with Final Smash meter. The CPU is some ass cheeks. Yo! Not bad. I gotta let him use it. That's an interesting down tilt. Oh, he got a crit. Oh god, this character's already broken his dog hell, dog. Use heal. Then use accelerate. Uh-oh. And final smash. Oh! Yo, this is clean. I like this. Hope I can finish him off. That doesn't in fact finish him off. Oops, I used Hatchet Man. I'm a Hatchet Man. Oh, a platform. Yo, this stage is this stage? No, the stage can't be legal. Is it legal? Oh no! I was trying to counter with the crackle slash, but he got me. Oh, fair enough. At the edge of the screen, though. I know, right? It happens only to the best of us. Don't worry, dog. Hey, this character might be broken his dick. I'm just saying, like, golly. I like it. I like it. Yggdrasil's Altar. Is this stage legal? This stage is called Yggdrasil's Altar and it's based on the location in Dragon Quest 7. Winners of the platforms rise, which is very Super Smash Bros. What does that mean? All of Adria? Oh, that's so clean. The giant tree in the background is an important point in Dragon Quest 11 as you see a few Tackles walking around. Well, the Tackles are here. Really? Bordia. Why does that sound like an actual... Now we have havens above. So far I hear 4 different tracks too. Yeah? You see slimes appear in the background. But sometimes you'll see liquid metal slimes appear too. Liquid metal slimes? Huh. As we pass Katakia again, we draw near to the giant tree. There's like a string around it. Oh wow. What is that though? We finally make our way back. It's a round trip. So it's like it's a traveling stage. Sometimes the treasure chest appears at the stage. Oh, never mind. The stage is not legal. Not legal. That's so dope though. Hey, you attack your mans like that, but it could also be a trap. It's a trap! Oh shoot! It's a mimic. What a savage. You try your hardest, you can defeat it. You don't have to fight it. No! But if you manage to beat it, you'll get an item. Oh, okay. The League of Drizzle's Altar is based on the World of Dragon Quest 11 as it felt to be unfortunate to have only 1 or 2 songs from that game. I know, right? We call a collection of field and battle tunes for each hero. Oh, really? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, there's 4 in total. Okay. Hey, you enjoy them using the sounds feature. You won't be able to select the famous prelude that way. The end of the prelude will play during the hero's victory. Hey. Dun, 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 dun. Including something for the spirit board, so please look out for that as well. Yeah, there's all the slimes. July 31st. Not bad. Not bad, not bad, not bad at all. No. If you have the fighter pass, you'll be able to get them right away. Hopefully. Ah, Banjo! Yo. I can't wait for that to come out. So that's
単体
Hero.
でも
It'll also
650
be
円で販売す
available
る予定で
individually.
す。
I have the pack, so we Gucci.
ミーファイターも追加しまし
We're
た。
also adding new Meat
こちらを
Fighters
ご覧ください。
costumes. Please take a look. Take a look. Please, take a look. Let's see Meat Fighters. Alright, what kind of whack-ass costume are we gonna have now? Additional Meat Fighters costume. Of course! Dragon Quest 7. Veronica. Hey! Gosh, she's ugly. From the original Dragon Quest? Oh, wait, that's from... Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, though. Those are actually really... These costumes are actually pretty dope. Martial artist. Oh, these are from the first game, then? Damn. Slime hat. Oh, it jiggles when you move. That's dope as hell. So it's only those 4? Okay, I'm down. What are they gonna do for Banjo though? Golly. Available July 1st, 31st. I want you guys to know I have not purchased a single me
勇者
costume.
配
I
信
don't
と同
think.
時にバージョン 4.0 にアップデートが入ります。
Version 0.40 will be updated. Not bad. New FS limit or time
チ
limit?
ャージキー札に時間制
There
限
will
が
not be
入
a
る
time
こと
limit
になり
on
ま
the
す。
final Smash
攻
meter.
撃範囲で形成す
That'll
る
make it
マ
harder
ル
to
チプ
use
レイ
your
が落ち
attack
にくくなり
range
ま
to
した
play a
ので、
waiting game.
景気よく使ってし
I
ま
think
う
it's
のが良
better
い
to
と
just
思
use
い
your
ます。
final Smash
た
when
だ
it's ready.
減るまでの時間は長めで、ゲージが減っていくので見分けがつくことになると思います。
Well, that's actually kind of cool. I like that. Extra adventure mode difficulty? Oh, damn.
アドベンチャーモードにとても簡単が加わりました。どうしてもク
Very
リア
easy
が難し
level.
い場合や楽なプレイ
That's
したい
so
場合な
whack.
どはどうぞ。
Nah, I'm good. Your guys' Cosmo playthrough coming soon, alright?
予
No, I'm
想す
joking.
る機能が加わりました。
I'm not joking, but you know.
溜まったポイントでアイテム交換をすることができま
Oh,
す。
wait, they're bringing back
外れて
the,
も何か損をすることは全く
predictions
な
on
い
this
の
not
で、
gonna
ど
lose.
んどん応援すると良いと思います。
They're bringing back, like, better. Online tourneys?
オンラインでトーナメントモー
An
ドが
online
追加
tourney
され
mode
ま
will
した。
also be added.
参加するにはモードに
To
入
enter
るだけ
tourney,
が
all you
目
have to
的
do
で
is
す。
select the
ルールは
mode.
固定されて
The
い
rules
て、
are
定期
preset,
的
but they'll
に切り
change
替わる仕組
periodically.
みです。どんどん入って、
I'll
何
be
度も
enter
挑
these
戦する
tourneys
のが良い
over
と
and
思
over.
います。
Don't tell me what to do.
なお、特別なイベントトーナメントも定期的に開催される予定です。
Oh, that'd be cool actually. They're like Splatoon tourneys.
その他、動画編集
What's
機能
more,
の
there are other
静止
new
画を使え
additions.
る
You
よう
know,
に
to
なったり、
insert screenshots in the videos you
み
edit.
んなの投稿で動画を連続再生できるようになるなど、細かい修正点がいくつかあります。
Oh, okay.
それと、
It's like an
ア
autoplay
ミーボが
feature.
新しく発売になります。
Isabel Pokemon Trainer
静江
Pikachu.
と
Ah!
ピチュウです。
I hate my life.
それぞれ、黄色っぽい
Each
パ
one's
ッ
available
ケ
in
ー
the
ジで
yellowish package.
出
So
さ
keep
れ
an
ま
eye
す
out
の
for
で、
them.
こちらもよろしくお願いします。
I cry, dude.
最後に、ファイターとしての勇
Finally,
者
the
は
fighter known
そ
as
ろ
Hero
そ
will
ろ
be
配信
distributed
されます
soon.
が、ドラゴンクエスト
Echoes of
11S は
Elusive Age
2019年
Definitive
9月
Edition.
27日に発売予定なの
Released on
で、
September
こちらもよろし
That's
くお願い
facts.
します。今回、なんとなくライブ
We
風
tried a
に
live
番
stream
組を
format
設定
this
してみま
time.
したが、新しいファイターが出るたびにこれをやるのかどうか、ちょっとわからないところあります。
I
で
wonder.
も、今回はとにかく
Regardless,
勇者を
I'll be
楽
have
しん
fun
でい
with
ただけれ
Hero.
ば幸いです。それではまた。
See you next time. Johnny. God, I'm such a weeb. Okay. So that was that, right? Yep, that's it. That's the thing. Okay. So, oh my goodness, bro. My goodness, bro. Soccer playing House Souls. Oh god. Oh my god. Yo, okay, I won't even lie to you guys. I don't know how I feel. Now, don't get me wrong. I love the character. But holy ball sacks, I don't know if this character's gonna be broken or not. But the character apparently will be available on July 31st. That's tomorrow. So y'all already know. Hopefully a classic mode video tomorrow. If I do end up getting the character early, that's cool. So yeah, that was fun. That was fun. I'm glad I reacted to it. Like I said, I wish it was live. I wish I didn't fall asleep, but it is what it is. Once again, though, I do want to. Now we've seen the reaction. Now I can go in the thing. So the reason why this video is so long is because at the end of the video, well, actually coming up, I'm going to actually show my first part of the video that I plan to have. Now, there were two parts to this video. There was the trailer analysis, and then there was the games. Me talking about the games and the analysis of the game. I have the games part all done. I don't have the trailer part all done. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to attach it to the end of this video, and then I'm going to end off the episode. So if you guys are just here for the reaction, this is it. This is the whole reaction. Hope you guys enjoyed. It's actually really dope. I really like the stuff shown off. That's definitely confusing kind of, but it is what it is. And he has 10. He has 10. Like, he has so many moves, man. I feel like, no, I guess they did cover everything, I think. It is what it is. But yeah, like the whole command prompt, I didn't know that was all relegated to a down special. I thought that they were going to be subjected to like different moves, and that I thought that was how that was gonna work. I guess not though. That's actually really interesting. Okay, but no, it's literally it's down B, random 4, and then you just press which one, and then you can reset it with R. Okay, but you gotta remember what all these do, man. It's so freaking much to remember. That's like a whole memory game with the hero, man. That's actually kind of dope. But yeah, all right. Well, fair enough. And the Heroes comes out tomorrow, so that'll be dope. You already know people are going to be streaming, trying out the hero. I'll be interested to see like how exactly it's gonna work, how exactly people are gonna like the hero, how broken he's gonna be. I'm not 100% sure. Next up is going to be the first part of the thing, because I'll be damned if I don't use this footage somehow. So I'm going to go ahead and play the footage now. So yeah, that's going to be the thing. And then after that, we'll come back. So I'm going to go ahead and make a whoosh cut. So whoosh. All right. Oh boy. I can't wait to talk about this E3. Huh? You saying that everyone already covered that news already? And inserting my opinion into the situation would make everything I say redundant? And that people probably have like the same views as I do. Huh. Okay. Ooh, Philip? Ashley? No. Huh. Okay. Welcome back to another episode of Smash Talk. In today's episode, my friends, we are going to be talking about the E3 stuff, because I'm totally not late on that. But if I'm being honest with you guys here for a moment, at least it's not like last time, where I believe my video came out on July 30th. So I'm notoriously late to this E3 biz anyway, so you know, it is what it is. Anyways though, guys, welcome back. I apologize for the break-ins and whatnot. It is what it is there. But in today's episode, my friends, we are going to be talking about the DLC that got announced back all the way in E3 of 2019. That was questionable, to say the least. I'm looking right at you, Bethesda. What the frick was that crowd doing, man? Those crowds were sucking your freaking dicks, bro. I'm gonna not trust you for a second. No, Todd! Cursing doesn't make the conference better! Anyways, though, E3 came and went, and we got bunches of stuff on all new games, but one of the biggest announcements during that time, one that stuck out to me, of course, because I'm a Nintendo fanboy. Anyways, one of the biggest things that, of course, got announced was the fact that the Hero is going to be a character in Smash Brothers, and the same with Banjo. With Hero coming out summer of 2019 and Banjo coming fall of 2019. And I figured I should make videos on them, like, entirely before the summer stuff comes out. So, I'm assuming that the Hero is going to come out eventually. So with that being said, I kind of wanted to do a video on Hero first, then I'm going to do a video on Banjo second. So Banjo video will be coming later on. Trusting all my opinions, we're going to get the whole 9 yards in this video. I'm going to literally explain everything from the stuff that Sakurai said beforehand in basically like a translation interview with Sakurai. He talks some more information about these characters, not a lot, but some. And then obviously I want to express my own opinions about the character, controversy around that character, and why those people are absolute dummies. So that's essentially the rundown of how this video is going to be structured. Kind of, it is what it is. I don't know in what order yet. I'm just gonna talk and we'll just see where things go, because that's how this always goes. I talk with no notes. Oh god.
Thousands of tears later.
Without further ado, besides my own shambles and my trash videos, let's begin, shall we? Alright, so the hero got into Super Smash Bros. First of all, what kind of generic ass name is that? The hero? Bro, the hero? Doesn't ring off the tongue like Erdrick does. It is what it is there. But I'm not really surprised these characters got in the game. I was surprised of how they were treated. I was going to make a video on this character. I was going to make a video on the heroes. I'm not going to call them Erdrick because of the fact that that's huge spoilers to Dragon Quest 11. So I'm just going to call this character the Luminary, because I think that's what everyone's been calling the Dragon Quest 11 protagonist. They've been calling him the Luminary. Or actually, you know what? I'm just gonna call him Hero. The hero Dragon Quest 11, because I gotta talk about 4 different people. So yeah, we gotta focus on that. But anyways, moving forward. So the first thing I want to talk about is, of course, my own opinions on it. You guys saw the reaction. If you guys haven't yet, go check it out. It was like, I don't know how to really explain it. But yeah, the hero got announced. Dragon Quest 11's hero was first announced in the trailer, and then we get the confirmation that not only Dragon Quest 11's hero is going to be in the game, but then we also have Dragon Quest 8's hero, we have Dragon Quest 4's hero, and we got the confirmation that Goku's in the game. So y'all can stop complaining about the Goku comments, because he's in the game, guys. I mean, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that right there. Look at that. So what are my opinions on all these guys separately? I'm going to talk about my opinion and then everyone else's, because everyone else hates these characters apparently. These characters, to me, they're dope, man. I actually really like the design of the other heroes. I know I didn't really talk about the possibility of the hero being in Smash Brothers. I did talk about it in videos, but I didn't make its own separate video about it, which I was actually going to do, but then I've realized that I don't know jack diddly squat about Dragon Quest, so I don't have the right to really talk about them like I know about them. So I kind of just left it alone. But one idea I did have, because I know there were multiple heroes in the game, one idea I had was that there was going to be the characters, and then they would have skins of the other heroes, you know? The other heroes, since there's like 11 characters in the game, may as well have color swaps for each character. But no, the Smash team just said F that and decided to just straight up put the other heroes in the game, which I am completely fine with. I think that is such an amazing choice by the team. I'm really happy that they're really representing this series crazy well. We know with third-party franchises, Sakurai likes to take it up a notch, you know, take the notch and pull it up quite a lot with the fighters. So I'm really happy that they were going to do so, and they look great. The characters look fantastic. They look better than they ever have before. So I'm actually really happy that they all made it in the game, and we have all the heroes in there in some shape or form. The rest of them are in the final Smash, which I'll get into when we get into moveset stuff. So yeah, I really like the hero. I think personally it's a cool fit. I know they're another sword character, but clearly they are different enough to where that can be warranted. That's perfectly fine. Like, okay, for God's sakes, just because he has Link's dash attack, that doesn't mean that he's gonna be a straight up clone of Link, bro. Like, come on now. Oh, his shield can pluck just like Link's can. Yikes. Wow. Unfortunate. No, I'm joking. He's not a clone of Link. It is what it is. He just seems like he has a lot of moves similar to sword characters. I know there's some people saying his neutral air is like Ike and whatnot. I'm not gonna go into that. It is what it is. Whatever you think, just remember that the character is optional. You don't have to buy him at all. No one's telling you to. I'm just saying he's cool. All right. So let's talk about the other people's opinions. And yeah, they absolutely hate him. I have seen a lot of people say some very ridiculous things. Things like,
oh, they don't deserve to be in Smash Bros. brothers.
Yeah, that's not true in the slightest, if I'm being frank here, and you're wrong. And if you really do think that, you're ignorant. Now, I know people have gone through this whole spiel about why Dragon Quest is a series that deserves a Smash rep, but I'm gonna go into it anyway because, yeah, that pissed me off. Alright, so the games first came out in 1986. 1986 is a very long time, and it was actually the same time as other franchises such as The Legend of Zelda, Kid Icarus. There were lots of other games, there are lots of other iconic franchises that came out during this time as well. There was a lot of them. Dragon Quest was one of those first series, and it was a series that basically defined how the RPG genre should be and inspired a bunch of RPGs in the future, including series like Pokemon. And we know how popular Pokemon is. I mean, people are literally boycotting because it doesn't have a Molga in the game, but you know, it is what it is. We're not gonna talk about that. But going back to it, Dragon Quest is an extremely popular franchise. Not really in the West. Not a lot of people know about Dragon Quest in the West. But in Japan, Japan is a whole other story. In Japan, Dragon Quest is incredibly popular. One of the most popular franchises in the entire area. To the point where people, even older folks, people like, they know about Dragon Quest 100%. And considering that Nintendo is a dominantly Japan area and they cater to Japanese fans, of course they're gonna put those characters in the game at some point. It is what it is. Anyways though, I just quickly want to say that Dragon Quest is not just a random anime game series. It's highly regarded in Japan, and it's completely ignorant for people to say that, oh hey, this character is irrelevant just because I don't know about them. Well, maybe you should just expand your mind and stop being a dick, mother trucker. Anyways, I'm sorry. So now moving on, let's actually talk about the character and Sakurai's whole spiel about them. So in a recent interview Sakurai had a bit ago, actually, of course translated by Push Dustin, so shout out to Push Dustin, make sure to follow him on Twitter so you guys can get the earliest news you can 100%. Starting off with Sakurai's article, first off he discusses how Hero works. He started with Hero first. Like I said, Banjo stuff will be later, we're gonna start with the Hero. So Hero was something that Sakurai was definitely looking forward to when being first approached to add DLC, and then him choosing Hero. He decided to choose Hero, and when he was first thinking about Dragon Quest and what the series entailed, Sakurai immediately thought of the command prompt that is notable in the Dragon Quest series. And with that being said, I'm not gonna really get into much more detail, but you can tell the amount of respect that Sakurai has for the series. He decided also that the command window would appear and have random spells and attacks that will be chosen. And then afterwards, he decided to have an MP system very similar to Robin's spells attack and how they have a limit to them as well. So the Dragon Quest character seems for a very, very complex one, and I'm actually very interested in it. And it's actually kind of dope because at first when Sakurai was reviewing the history of the Dragon Quest series and how popular it is in Japan, Sakurai was actually really nervous about including these characters because the series is so highly regarded in Japan, it's insane. And that's why his final smash is what it was when he had the other heroes come by, very similar to Mega Man, because he realized he had to treat the franchise with super good control and he had to choose the right characters to be in the game that he did. So it was actually really cool. I actually really liked that as well. That was something that was, I would say, something that I wasn't expecting for Sakurai to be nervous about the Dragon Quest series out of all, but it makes sense when you consider how popular Dragon Quest is. So that leads into the characters. So let's actually get into the character moveset and stuff when it comes to the Dragon Quest series. So with the Hero, it's not only one, there are four
What? You never played?
Try! I kind of wanted to go over a couple things about each franchise and give it a little tidbit about why each character was chosen. I kind of want to go over it a little bit. There are 4 total playable characters in the Dragon Quest series. They had the protagonist of 4, they had the protagonist of 8, and they had the protagonist of 3. Now, at first, you may think to yourself,
Wow, that's some random ass franchises to put the damn game in. What the frick? Why did you choose those dumbass characters?
well, I will tell you right now. First, let's start off with the Luminary, the main protagonist protagonist from Dragon Quest XI. Obviously, because the games are coming to the Switch and it's the most recent in the whole franchise, it's incredibly obvious that yes, they would add in the most recent character, and the fact that it is coming to the Switch and it's one of the more popular of the characters that a lot of people will recognize off rip. That's a good reason as well to why they added this character in the game. So it makes a lot of sense there. So let's go ahead and actually talk about 4 on why he's popular. I'm gonna skip to 4, then we'll cover 8 then 3. So Dragon Quest 4, it is highly regarded. It is the 4th best-selling game right behind Dragon Quest 3, and it was also known to be extremely innovative as well due to its chapter-like structure, inspiring a lot of different games that have a similar structure in not only RPGs but also in a lot of other games. They started the whole, oh, this chapter starts off as here type dealio, and this mechanic actually inspired a lot of different RPGs as well. For just a quick example, Mother 3 is a perfect example of that. That series is split up into 8 chapters, 8 games. Whoa, 8 games. I wish Mother had 8 games. right, Mother fans? No, okay. No problem. I know you're still salty. It's okay. So 3 games. So that's one example, Mother 3. There's a lot of other titles that some aren't even RPGs that I would say are inspired by this chapter-like structure where they split it into different events and stuff. Even, you could even say Final Fantasy VII, in a way, how the games are split up is like how Dragon Quest 4 split it up in their series. It could be something like that. The game actually came out in 1990, and when it did come out, it actually became the 4th best-selling game right behind Dragon Quest 3. Another reason why it was so influential is because it also inspired the making of the Mystery Dungeon series, and also was the first to spawn spin-offs of the Dragon Quest series, starting with the I'm not gonna pronounce the English version because that one's much more epic, dude. Smash like for epic game time. So that's all about Dragon Quest 4, which was super cool. Next, we go to Dragon Quest 8, which is the hero with like the little creature. I mean, I don't know how Lenny from Wonder Pets got in his pocket, but you know, it is what it is there. God dang it. So Dragon Quest 8, the game came out in 2004, and for the most part, it was significant, and it was actually revealed that the reason why that character is in the game is because of the fact that in the recent interview with Sakurai revealed that the Dragon Quest 8 protagonist was actually a request from Western fans. Why? Because Dragon Quest 8 was actually the very first Dragon Quest title to be in the West. And also, fun fact, the game actually was the first game to drop the Dragon Warriors acronym. So this goes back to a long time, so I'm going to put my spectacles on while I teach you kiddies about the Dragon Warriors series. So a long time ago, all the way back in, I believe, like the 1980s, there was this company called there was a company called Simulation Publication, and they were a war game publisher that actually had a pen and paper role-playing game which shares the same name as Dragon Quest. It's called Dragon Quest. So that was that problem, and that led into some trademark conflicts in the West. So instead of calling it Dragon Quest, they had to call it Dragon Warrior, which is kind of confusing because it's like, what? But it doesn't stay consistent. So this was the first game that actually dropped that, because in 1982, the company actually went bankrupt and was purchased by TSR Incorporated. And what they ended up doing was actually they published it as an alternate line to the popular Dungeons and Dragons until 1987, yada yada yada. So at that point in time, Square Enix in 2003, they registered the trademark for Dragon Quest, and that is how we're able to have the game Dragon Quest instead of Dragon Warrior. And that's why Dragon Warriors was the name of the game before. I remember when I was first trying to get footage of Dragon Quest 3, I was having a hard time because I confused Dragon Warriors. I didn't know Dragon Warrior was Dragon Quest, so it was kind of confusing. Either that or I'm a complete dumbass. Actually, I would say both. Fair enough. So this was the first game that actually had the name Dragon Quest in the West, and it's actually really cool to really think about. Another thing about Dragon Quest 8, like I said, it was the first game that was in the West, which is why it's so loved upon the West as well, and why it was so highly recommended. The game actually did amazing in sales, and they shipped over 3 million copies in its first week alone, ultimately making it the fastest selling PlayStation 2 game, and is regarded in Japan to be the best game on the PlayStation 2. But then people want to say, Dragon Quest isn't that popular. Dragon Quest is trash. Dragon Quest doesn't deserve to be in Smash. bitch, man. You all shut your dumb ass. It also won GameSpot and OneUp.com's Greatest RPG Award. And how significant that is, the runner-up for that place was Kingdom Hearts 2. And Kingdom Hearts 2 is regarded as one of the best Kingdom Hearts games flat out, period. That is absolutely wild in my opinion. I did not think that was the case, that this game was so popular. Another thing about this game is that it's actually the first game that started the shell shaded style. Don't correct me, mother truckers. Which ultimately led to it being the future art style of the future titles Dragon Quest 9, 10, and here we are with 11. So, and finally, it was actually the first game that went for a more 3D environment. So ultimately, the game was pretty revolutionary, which is why this hero is being represented as well. However, by far, the hero that deserved the most to be in this game is Dragon Quest 3's hero, Goku. Nah, I'm kidding. Goku's long lost cousin that they don't invite to family reunion. Why? I don't know. Maybe because his dad got killed. And before you say spoilers, I was literally in the beginning of the game. Shut your dumb ass up. Anyways, moving on to Dragon Quest 3. So Dragon Quest 3, released in 1988, was easily one of the most popular Dragon Quest games by far. Why, you may ask, Dragon Quest 3? Well, because Dragon Quest 3, if you guys don't know, Dragon Quest 1, 2, and 3 were actually a trilogy, and Dragon Quest 3 was the finale of that trilogy. Now, here's the thing about Dragon Quest 3. Dragon Quest 3 is actually highly regarded as one of the best Dragon Quest games. And if you do include the remakes, Dragon Quest 3 is actually the best-selling Dragon Quest game, point blank, period. It is absolutely insane how many times they both remade those games and how well those games were remade. Those remade games did. People just love playing the same game over and over again. Losers, am I right? So, for example, I'm gonna bring up an example. It was remade on the Game Boy Color, and that game actually did very well. Not only that, it was actually, I believe, the top 5 best-selling games, or the top 5 games, at least I think in Japan, it was the top 5 games on the Game Boy Color, which is wild because you know what else is on the Game Boy Color? Pokemon. You know what else is on the Game Boy Color? Legend of Zelda, Link's Awakening, if I'm not mistaken, and Oracle of Seasons, and Oracle of Ages. Have I played any of those games? Hell no. Do I know how those games are? Hell no. Am I still gonna include them because they're Zelda? Hell yeah. So Dragon Quest 3, not only is that, they also had a scandal. Well, not a scandal. So the initial release in this game in Japan, you guys want to know how popular Dragon Quest is in Japan? I'm gonna tell you right now, this is probably the most craziest information I've ever heard in my freaking life. So Dragon Quest 3, when it first came out in 1988, the initial release of this game actually led to over 300 students getting arrested for truancy due to being absent from schools to buy these games on release. So that way they didn't miss out on it. On top of that, the whole commotion actually have caused Square Enix to withhold future Dragon Quest titles until the weekend. When it causes a whole company to reschedule their plans and stuff, that's when you know it's wild. Absolutely crazy. It was also a very innovative title that had things that no RPG had at the time. For example, a good example of this is the day and night cycle. And with that, it also had an effect on you, on your environment and what you do, such as the enemies you see and things of that nature. So yeah, that's why when you had the scene where the Luminary honestly was getting his ass handed to him and then the other heroes come to save him, that's why Dragon Quest 3's hero was so like in your face. Like clearly he was the most popular. You see his face blurred out. That's why they put so much emphasis on the character. It was because of the fact that Dragon Quest 3 is clearly one of the most popular Dragon Quest games. And that's probably another reason why people thought that Dragon Quest 3's heroes would be the one in Smash Brothers, as I did as well. So yeah, man, these games are revolutionary. So no, you better stop. So now we talk about them in Smash, and I could do a whole analysis on the trailer, the whole thing bit by bit in like a sequence. However, this time what we're gonna be oh my god, what the what we're end up going to be doing, oh my gosh, are you kidding me? What we're going to be doing, why did I say ended? What we're going to be doing is we're going to be going through some very important bits of the trailer, kind of analyzing it that way because this video is already pretty long, but it is what it is. Let's go ahead and talk about it. So Sakurai loves to make these kind of references to these third-party franchises because he knows, especially with something as big as Dragon Quest as it was in Japan, as it is in Japan actually, Sakurai knows that he has to give this series a lot of respect. So it's only fitting that his final smash consists of every other Dragon Quest hero that we got. Of course, the playable ones are the only ones that aren't there in this final smash are the characters from 3, 4, 7, and 11, but those are playable fighters, so that makes sense. And before we begin, can I just say, like, it's funny how these characters, like, the character design overall for Dragon Quest was commissioned by Akira Toriyama, which is, you guys know, the mangaka of the Dragon Ball series. And yeah, you can now see the resemblance. And that explains why Goku's in the game. Speaking of, can I just say that I just want you guys to know that this whole aesthetic, where they're at, I don't know where they're at. I don't know what that's referencing, to be honest, unfortunately. It honestly looks like they're in the Tournament of Power, if I'm being honest. I can just see Jiren in the background, just waiting to pop out, you know what I mean? God dang it. Anyways, they're in the background doing the damn thing. They all do their big attacks, and then the main character, of course, the playable character, comes and does like one final slash to take out the all of the folks. But ultimately, it makes sense that this character is represented in this way. As I said before, this is a huge thing in Japan, so Sakurai has to make sure to give it a lot of respect for what it is, man. And as you can see, we see all the Dragon Quest characters here. Now, what series are they from? I actually wrote down where these characters appear and like from what Dragon Quest game are they from. I actually wrote that all down, so I'm going to share with you guys now. The ones going from left to right, I will tell you guys essentially how this works. Okay, so going from left to right, we have the guy with the staff here is the main character from Dragon Quest V. That's the main hero from Dragon Quest V, which is dope. On the right of him, the guy in the red shirt, the red cloak, he is from Dragon Quest X. And I knew that from the moment I saw him because I did research on Dragon Quest when doing the second part of the DLC discussion, and I took Dragon Quest X footage and I saw that and I was like, oh cool, I recognize him. We have the little guy wearing the weird hat in the green kneeling down right there. I'm just show it. Why am I descripting like I'm not going to show it? Anyways, this character is from Dragon Quest VII. You already know the middle is the OG Dragon Quest I's hero, which I think is super dope. From there, we have the blue guy with the quads of a god. Like, look at those quads, bro. Got the blue hair. That is Dragon Quest VI's hero. Then we have the guy with the halo who's flying in the background above him, who is Dragon Quest IX's hero. And finally, the character on the far right, the hero on the far right that looks like he is the Wright brothers' cousin. I don't know. Looks like he flies planes. He is from Dragon Quest II. So we have every single Dragon Quest character represented here, and it's so dope. I love how the trailer goes, and I love how the whole thing happens and how it's all shown, where they put their swords together, then a beam of light comes out, they all come together, and then the playable fighter, of course, does one final slash attacking the opponent. I think it's so cool, man. I love these cutscene final smashes. They look so dope. They honestly do, man. It's so cool. So yeah, and after what we just discussed, I mean, it makes sense that the series is getting so much love, so makes sense there. Now, another thing Sakurai actually talks about is something that's actually really interesting in his interview. Not only does he talk about voice acting for the Dragon Quest series, which ultimately shows just how much he cares for the series as well. One thing he does say about the Dragon Quest series is that he was very shaky on giving them voice acting, actually. He said the decision to add voice acting was made afterwards, after these characters were made, apparently. At the start of development, it was planned to have the hero silent, as typical in Dragon Quest, because that's how it usually is. However, with the enhanced Dragon Quest XI coming on the Switch very soon, they actually added voice acting to that game. So they thought it was only appropriate, so that way everything is consistent and stuff, that they put the voice acting in the game. Therefore, if one hero got it, all of them got it. So that's why we have voice acting in the game, which I think is actually interesting. I didn't really think it was that big of a deal, but as I said before, Sakurai gives a lot of credit to Dragon Quest, especially in the interview. He also mentions how there was actually a restriction on which Dragon Quest protagonists can end up fighting with each other, and how he picked it was, but because it was Super Smash Brothers, it was actually given special permission. So that's pretty cool. I think that's a nice clean thing. I love the characters they chose. I love all of their designs. So I'm excited. I'm excited to play as these characters. I don't know. It is what it is. Alright, well, yeah, that was that. Oh gosh. So I hope you guys enjoyed that at the very least. I actually had a lot of fun researching these characters and like seeing exactly how they all are, you know. I really like that. It was pretty dope. I guess there are some things that maybe I'll edit in a little more, like the final smash. It didn't, like, in the trailer, it didn't say like the final smash, right, that they used. So maybe I'll keep that in the video. I won't keep the whole talking about the thing here, because that was in this, so it is what it is there. So consider this kind of like a reaction slash an analysis, you know what I'm saying? And yes, I'm saying analysis, not analysis. It's all about analysis today, guys. Gosh dang it. Alright, so yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed that video. I know it was kind of just like, oh, the same shiz over and over again, you know? It's the same thing. But, I mean, hey, it is what it is. I can only do so much. But, I'm going to go ahead and end this off here. I don't know when this is going to be out. Hopefully, oh god, it'll be out soon. Yeah, but I got to get to editing, so I'll be... Oh, shoot me. Okay. I apologize. Anyways, I will catch you guys in the next episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys like this episode and want to see what else is on the grill, you guys check this whole playlist in the description below. I promise you guys, I am not going to do, this is not going to happen again. I'm going to have the Banjo video out before Banjo comes into play, and I'm going to do analysis of the trailer as well. I'll actually start working on that now, maybe, I don't know, depends. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and catch y'all in the next episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys like this episode and want to see what else is on the grill, you guys check this whole playlist in the description below. And of course, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you guys want more Super Smash Talk. Why did I say that? Smash Talk on your plate. Tomorrow, he comes out, so tomorrow we're gonna have the a classic mode on Hero, hopefully. So stay subscribed if you guys haven't yet subscribed, so that way you don't miss out on that. And also stay subscribed because the Banjo-Kazooie video coming out soon. I have a whole backlog of stuff I gotta do. I still gotta finish the DLC part 3. I still gotta finish the I gotta do the Banjo analysis, and then on top of that, I have like 3 character videos that I promised a long time ago, but I never did. So I gotta keep those going. So those will come in. Also, the villain part 2 video coming out soon. So yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. And with all that being said, you can put your spatulas down now, but keep it sizzling, my Baconators. Peace.